Hello students, good morning. Myself Dr. Pramod Mishra from SSB Inter College. Today I teach your chemistry topic, that is atomic structure, in which subtopic is the Rutherford experiment and nuclear model of atom. Rutherford's performed experiment, that is called as alpha particles experiment, scattering experiment, by which he notes he used the alpha particle source from which the alpha rays arises and is passed through the gold foil and observed by the mobile microscope with a fluorescent zinc sulfide screen. He found that most of the alpha particles moves without deviating, without deflecting from its path, denotes that most of the atoms, subatomic particles having the space empty by which there are no deflection occurs. Few of them are deflected from their paths by the which, because the nucleus is the positive charge which repels the positive charge alpha particles from their path. Only one out of 1800 is reflected back from their paths because it strikes a heavy particles called as nucleus. Now in this way, due to their experiments of alpha ray scattering model, he produces its model called as Rutherford's model of atoms. According to Rutherford's model, an atom consists of positively charged nucleus which contains both proton and neutron. Proton is the positive charge, while as neutron having no charge, that is neutral in nature. The electrons revolve around it in a spherical path. According to this model, the nucleus is the hydrogen atoms having which have only one electron and one proton. Hydrogen have one proton in its center and one electron revolves around it, its spherical path. This is the simple way of representation of hydrogen atoms, but in case of helium, there are two protons and two neutrons present in the nucleus, in which two electrons revolves around a circular path, which is simple representation of helium atoms, and this is the representation of hydrogen atoms. There is an electrostatic force acting between protons and electrons which binds the electron in its path or orbits due to electrostatic force of attractions. The size of the nucleus is very, very small as compared to the size of the atoms. The size of the nucleus is in the range of 10 to the power minus 13 centimeter, while as the size of the atom is in the range of 10 to the power minus 8 centimeters. In which the atoms are represented by a nucleus and its orbits in which electrons are revolved. The drawback of Rutherford's model is that it does not explain the stability of the atoms. According to the Planck's theory and electrodynamics theory, the electron which revolves around a spherical path, it continuously loses its energy, and when it loses energy, it becomes closer to the nucleus continuously. That is, its radius of circular path decreases, and at last it falls into the nucleus. That is, positive and negative charge when meets together, they destroy to each others, and in this way the Rutherford's model does not explain the stability of the atoms. To remove this drawback, Sommerfeld and Niels Bohr proposed his Bohr's model, which are explained in the next video.